I'm going to show you really quick how NanoBanana can change that. NanoBanana can be found in Google Gemini, and you go to this create images part here, and then I will look for images that I've already uploaded, and I've selected an image of a cabin in winter, and I'm just going to ask that it be upgraded to a high resolution image and make it springtime. Let's see it do its magic. I'm impressed with how fast it actually is, and let's see how well it operates here. Wow, and look at this. So it gives a photo accurate image that is of spring. So if you have photos from a particular season and you have a 4-season destination or multi-season destination, then you can change the season, you can change the look, you can make it more high definition. And according to my research, there's nothing against Airbnb's policy as it relates to changing image editing. So this is just an AI image editor. So let's try a different case now. Let's go for an interior. I deliberately just randomly chose several properties that didn't have very appealing photography and thought I would just give this a spin and see how it would work. So this is a beach apartment. So I want to make it brighter. Let's make it brighter, high resolution. All right, let's just wider angle, because sometimes with images, the angle isn't wide enough, so it doesn't give the proper perspective on the space. So let's see how well it performs in doing this. Let's give it a minute. And here we go. I'd say it's an improvement on the previous version. It's much better in terms of resolution, a bit wider. Let's see if we can get it down from a lower angle, because I don't really like it so high up, the angle so high up. Bring the angle down. A bit. I'm giving it leeway. Here we go. Right, the angle doesn't seem to be down as far as I would like, but I was very vague. Let's see if we can zoom in on the kitchen and just do a kitchen shot. On the kitchen and do a pro level image. Let's see what we get. Let's do a plan. Do a floor plan. Let's see how this looks. Floor plans are really effective in helping people to make a decision about your property, and most people do have a floor plan. And floor plans are usually, wow. Now the floor plan here is a bit, I think it went a bit too far, because I didn't give it any information about any bedroom or anything like that. I'm going to make it more specific. Let's go back and upload do a floor plan of this space. And this is cool for not only OTA listings, but your direct bookings website. And if you're doing advertising and stuff, then you can always edit your images to make them much more appealing for the purpose that you're trying to promote them for. And it's provided a floor plan. Not sure if the floor plan is really to scale here. I have to give it some information about the scale, but I think it could do a floor plan if the proper information was inputted into it. So we'll leave the floor plan part for now, but I really wanted to show you. Let's do an aerial view of the living room image. Let's see what we Okay, it needs a bit more information on that, but I've done aerial views before and I've seen them work really well. Let's see. All right, you know what? Because this is a lower roof, I did one before with a higher roof and with the upstairs part. I think it worked perfectly. Let's upload another one and let's see what we get. Okay, make it brighter. 4K resolution. You see this image here, actually very amateur. The resolution was low. It's dark. I mentioned make it bright, did I? Oh, I did mention make it bright. So let's see what it comes up with. I don't like sometimes the glare also with some of these photos, a bit too much glare when you check it out. So let's go. So this is a higher resolution. I think it looks a lot better. The watermark is so that's kind of that's something new, but you can easily use another editing tool and get that out. Or yeah, you can crop it or something. Put it in Canva. But I'm liking this NanoBanana tool here. Let's cut the glare. Okay. It really didn't do a good job of cutting the glare in my opinion, but maybe I needed to be more specific. And I think the prompting is what is necessary to make it much more. I'm not loving this window curtain here. Let's see if I can do something about that. Window curtain. Cut the reflection from the lights down. Let's see what we. So it did remove the window curtain, and if I wanted to go further, I could, to recreate some kind of image from the outside, but this is obscure enough that it's not going to violate policy. I put like something that doesn't belong. I don't really see any major thing with improvement with the glare. I think the photo quality is much better than original. I'll show you the original just to make sure okay, so I'm going to do a 360-degree photo for booking.com and see if it works. Create a 360-degree image for booking.com. High resolution panorama effect. Let's just go with that and see what happens. No, I don't really see any. It actually gives a much wider view of the property. I don't think it reaches that, so I think that can be done. But anyway, I'm gonna try and remove that shadow. I don't like the shadow. Change the position of the sun. Remove shadows so that hot tub is clear. Okay, well, it did remove the shadow from that part. So you have to be very specific with your prompts because all the shadow is, it's not that all the shadow is, it's not all the shadow that's gone. I don't know at all. So I can ask it to remove all the shadows, but you get the idea. At least this this watermark, I don't like it. So I'm going to ask it to redo with no shadow and no water, no Gemini watermark. Let's see what happens. Well, ignored my request for the mark, so I suppose that's mandatory. You can easily do something about it. I don't think it's a big deal actually on this picture. And you can, yeah, you can refine your prompts, but that's the idea. It's a cool image generator. You might find it useful. Play around with it and see if it is of help. I think it's a game for a lot of hosts. And so give it a twirl and let me know what you think in the comments. Till next time, this is David from STR Booster.